I'm just saying that if you see the importance of books in the 12th century in England, where the only thing that there was man-made, because the houses were made of stones, the only thing that was man-made, except for cheese, was books. Was the only cultural thing that you could do, having a book this big. Now books are just one part of the job. I mean, we have writings everywhere. I'm not saying that a computer or HTML will change the kind of writing, or that you have to write in links and there's so many things on this. The fact that writing is not the same because there are so many hyperlinks. That's not the point. I'm just saying that the media that you use has an importance, has an impact. The pleasure that the book gives is still untouched. So it's still beautiful to read a book. I'm not saying that it's not good anymore to write books for people to read. I'm just saying that people are not attracted from reading books anymore, except for the classics. Or except for stupid stuff. Why?
Except for the classics. I don't see anyone reading like, oh guys, I'm reading Kafka. Whoa,
Well, they
so
should,
intense.
because reading Kafka is much more worth it than talking about it. I mean, like the thing of Mr. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Everybody, I was reading an article that the book was designed for people not to know who was Dr. Jekyll and who was Mr. Hyde. But it happened that everybody knows that Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde are the same person. So what happens now? Nobody can read the book anymore because it's useless. You already know who's the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Isn't that funny? I mean, he wrote a book thinking that nobody would know till the end, and now everybody's saying, oh, you're like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So literature was strong, was very powerful. This guy, when he wrote this book, became so famous. And it's not a matter of being famous, but at the same time, you know, there was a society of the people who could read. There was a cultivated society, the noble society and all this. And these people were commenting on books a lot. They would have reunions talking about books. They read Jane Austen, you know, they're all crazy about books, about reading, commenting the news, because there's no more news coming. Once you have a news one day, it's already, you're a powerful man, because you have somebody telling you what happened in the town.
Yeah.
Now anybody, even in Algeria, they can log in and find out the news. The problem is that they can, but they don't. That's for sure. It's not like you have a potential to understand everything, so it means that you know everything. You have a potential to know what's going on in the world, but most of the people are just checking their own name on Google, and that doesn't help for you to meet other people.